Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Voici maintenant la composition de l'équipe de Lille. Le numéro 44, Odo. Le numéro 8, Messi. Le numéro 13, Neymar.
Well, we're on the way. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Neymar receives it in a wide position. Well, they could break here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernandez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Probing pass. Neymar. Caicedo makes the interception. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. He's gone for goal! No, he's missed it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Nicely shaped cross.
Kukchu. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He is through here. Takes a shot. Chance for a shot. And he has kept it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst us.
Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Nicely weighted ball. Now that is commitment to the cause. And he gets rid in a hurry. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's managed to get free. Serves up a cross. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Rashford. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Messi. Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Odo.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Nice physical challenge. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Rashford. Shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Bardakci with the clearance. Lille are looking to go forward now. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. "15 minutes till half-time. Nicely aimed pass. Caicedo. Messi. Robertson.
Kukchu
is always looking to break lines. And Robertson. And here's Mbappe. And he's cut it out. Neymar might just make this. Pinches it off him. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Messi. And the finish! It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now that looks a decent ball. Great vision. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he shoots! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
So, third corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Robertson. Neymar.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
And it's Neymar. Mbappe touches it back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lofted upfield. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
Manchester United ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Messi! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Odo. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Rashford. And here's Messi. Badaxi goes long. Odo promptly onto that, and that is that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's clever. Oh, good taking him. And the shot! Caicedo. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Van Dijk. Kukçu. Mbappe. Searching pass he's played there. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Just about up to the hour now. Spread out to the left. And that is out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Messi. And still we await the first breakthrough. Neymar. And that's not going to reach. So their fourth corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And this is chance! Badaxi tries to clear. And it's Rashford. Oh, it's come loose. Asensio. And it's Caicedo. Nice sequence of passes. Big chance! Oh, it's gone in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Après 67 minutes de jeu par le numéro 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Camavinga. No, again there's no way through. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Rashford, taken back almost at once. Looking for options for movement. In again. Defending of the desperate variety. Played back in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Camavinga.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Lille really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Looking tidy in possession here.
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro 20.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Le numéro 10. Changement.
They've played it short. Good ball, good take. Decent chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Stood up well to him there. And back to the keeper they go. Now he's got space here. Oh, delightful ball. It is a corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's a poor one. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. And it's Camavinga. Pass somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the... He scored! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Le numéro 10.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Le numéro 23. Dans l'additionnel.
So all square, and the shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Look at the... Judge! Could well be it! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Lille complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes. Well, the last... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Thinks there's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Robertson. Fernandes. And it's Caicedo. And it's Messi. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. 2, and we've barely begun here. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's played into the middle. Oh, he's been caught napping! Not the best distribution from the keeper. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Rashford stood up well to him there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Yamal. McAllister. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal! Shot could be on. This time, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That's a cute ball. Piqué gets over and intercepts. Deftly out wide. Fernandes. And Neymar. Fernandes. He's looking wide. And it's Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. He is through here. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Hakimi, now it's Yamal. Great vision. Hakimi receives it in a chance for a shot! He has done it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And here's Mbappe. And Messi! And somehow it stayed out. Nuno Mendes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Sensational from Bellingham! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Cleared without hesitation. Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rashford clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And this is real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Caicedo. Mbappe takes a shot! Just off target.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Donnarumma getting this one clear.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Referee's given a throw. Fernandes wins the duel this time. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
Time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
So off we go once more. Van Dijk. Asensio. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Caicedo. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Looking tidy in possession here. Fernandes. Manchester United finding their passes. And that's an errant pass. Nuno Mendes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice looking ball. Vinicius Junior.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe. Oh, played right into his path. It's Neymar! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And that is a little undercooked. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Vinicius Junior. Caicedo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Rodri. And it's McAllister. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely ball. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Donnarumma punts it upfield. Now it's Neymar. Done delicately. And that has been knocked clear.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 22.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
Substitutions taking
He's gone
place.
backward here. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Big chance! And a chance! Oh, taken with style. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
75 minutes is
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
substitution.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Neymar is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Well, there's chance! No mistake! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Number 8.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He reached...
Substitution on the field.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Number 20.
Shifted it to the flank, and he's managed to get free. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that's a goal kick. But there's going to be another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Number 9. Dembele.
Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter. Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
He can run onto that. And that's a danger. And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Was he just trying to be a little too clever then? I mean, it's hard to say, but one thing's for sure, he needed to stick it away and he knows it.
Very much into the last knockings.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Valverde herring after the ball here. No, it's come to nothing. Nuno Mendes. Spread it left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just eases him off the ball. Rodri. And it's Hakimi. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. Manchester United get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes?
Everyone, please welcome.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Neymar. Now it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Now can he find a finish? And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Good ball, good take. Robertson. Robertson stood his ground strongly. Cleared away. It's Kane! Otto gets over and intercepts. And that's put paid to a promising move. That has been slung wide. Now it's Messi. And this is Neymar. Neymar! Has fallen kindly here. Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United. A header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
De Bruyne goes short. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
19 minutes is
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Robertson. Robertson drives forward on the overlap. Fernandes. And here's Neymar. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Threads one in. Now it's Osimhen. And that's not going to reach. That's a corner kick. Rashford is there, and he can get that clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Caicedo. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Neymar. De Bruyne. And Jamal. He is through here.
Oh, great feat, that.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a nicely shaped ball. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Oman take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Konsa has a look and plays it forward. Nico Williams plays a sharp little ball here. Osimhen receives it in a good position here. Neymar. Out to the left it goes. Back towards the middle.
2 added minutes has been
Now
indicated.
it's Messi. This might spell danger. Nico Williams. And smartly reclaimed. Now Nico Williams. He's got away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting... And the whistle goes for half-time.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That was travelling. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nico Williams. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. De Bruyne. And it's Kane. Here's a shot! And that's off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And here's Neymar. De Bruyne. And it's Kane. Played out to the left flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, outsmarting him this time. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Now it's Kane. And he's away. Kane takes a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Oman blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Nico Williams gets into some space. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Was 71,649.
Yamal. Can he get it through? That ball looks a good one. He has found the way through. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitution in progress.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's Rashford! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's the shot! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Swung over. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Bastoni. Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Foden, looking for a runner. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Alexander-Arnold. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Asensio. He's picked his way through. And that's been repelled. Eyed in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Messi plays it short. Fenerbahce have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi! And the ball's come loose here. This looks promising. But he's gone backward here. Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe. Caicedo. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe. Defending of the desperate variety. There will be a throw-in. And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Foden in acres of space out wide. Climbs up big! Goal! Fenerbahce! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Fenerbahce have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Fernandes. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's full. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And yes, Mbappe! It's anyone's ball now. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Asensio, eyed in. And it's Fernandes. Played out to the right. And that could set him on his way. Fernandes. Now Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Neymar. And here's Messi. Aydin. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Brilliantly cut out. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Aydin proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Spread out to the left. Alexander-Arnold simply refused to be outdone there. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Shot could be on. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Corner number 2 then. Upamecano with the clearance. Chance, surely! It's in! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 57 minutes is
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Asensio getting this one clear. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Fenerbahce take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
It's a searching pass, decent chance! And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 15.
Mbappe coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Mbappe.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Couple of changes then in quick succession. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Marco Asensio. Coming on the field, number 4, Ryan Cherki. Number 16, Berman.
Messi. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Hazard. Robertson. Nice control. Mbappe is onto this.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. There he goes, motoring forward.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others in.
Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Substitutions taking place.
This has become one superb game of football.
Manchester United really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pinches it off him.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. He'll be disappointed with that. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball...
Oh no, this does not... It's Kane! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Number 11.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There will be 5 minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I
time.
feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Lovely feet. Oh, he's played it in low. Asensio tries to clear. That is ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk gets it clear. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's Neymar! And the ball's come loose here. And he's heaved it away. Nicely weighted ball, and he's worked it through. Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar does well to get it back. Neymar defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left.
What a throw in. Neymar. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Caicedo. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now, can they get him away? Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Azar. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Corinthians applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course...
And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. In he goes again! Loose ball now and there's a chase. And again! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Mbappe clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Guardiola. And it's Azar. Van Dijk. And Pavard. Azar. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Searching pass he's played there. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Hazard. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's anyone's ball now. Gets a good foot in there. Driving forward. A probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Pavard. And it's slung out wide. Foden is onto it in a flash. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that.
You have to expect that from everyone.
Wriggles his way through. Hazard. He has found a way through. Guardiola. Cross needs to be good. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's good running with the ball. He's looking wide. He's in plenty of space here. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he's intervened well there. That's really well manoeuvred.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That has been cut short. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Hazard. Van Nistelrooy going about things with real menace. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Rashford. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Alexander-Arnold is onto this. Palmer. Neymar. Now it's Foden. Can he spark a counter here? And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Manchester United having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And it's Neymar! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. That looks a good ball through. Corinthians claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And it's been taken short. Messi gets flagged offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Palmer will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Foden, and he's managed to get free. And a chance! No mistake! Corinthians are back in business. So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter.
Rashford! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Rashford has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Donnarumma is there to clear.
There they go, hunting again.
Just about up to the hour now. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. And Dijk simply refused to be outdone there. Looking for the run. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ball's played through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Foden.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely worked. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel.
Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rashford is offering a wry smile there.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. And that has been cleared. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Hazard. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Just eases him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. And Van Nistelrooy! Goal! Corinthians! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Corinthians go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Manchester United really are showing all the...
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's picked his way through. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Kane. Manchester United are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Played in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Mikel Oyarzabal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Caicedo. Passing nice and neat. Van Nistelrooy. Could move up a gear here. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lovely bit of skill. Azar. And the counter is on. Now it's Kane. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. Drogba! And another try! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's got away. So it's a mighty effort. No, not the best of headers. Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. Big chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Distributed tidily. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football.
And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
16 minutes is number 10.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
And here's Van Basten. He's going for goal. No mistake. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
Real chance! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete! And that will surely go down as one of the... Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much...
Just the goalkeeper. It's Drogba! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Matheus Nunes. Now it's Yamal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played out to the left flank. And it's Drogba. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played out towards the right wing. And the shot's on here. Messi. Matheus Nunes. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Nunes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nice bit of trickery. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, no joy this time. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Decent chance! Neymar. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. No, it's come to nothing. Messi. There's the crossfield ball. And Yamal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Great defending, strong and determined. Fernandes. Neymar. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. Neymar. Good purposeful running this. Messi. And there is the half-time whistle.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Rafinha. And it's Neymar. Lisandro Martinez calmly anticipates. Messi. Hazard. Caicedo. And here's Mbappe. Rashford. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Messi. Serginho. That's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Yamal's... Oh, smashing header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Clinical, just clinical. Chance, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Messi.
This match was
Caicedo.
71,898.
And here's Mbappe. Neymar. Lisandro Martinez with the clearance. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's fabulous. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Hazard. Neymar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Matheus Nunes. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Drogba. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Van Basten, given the lift of his goal. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rafinha. Drogba! Outstanding save to keep that out. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
We have got
21,
changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 22,
And it's been taken short.
Rashford. Number 10, Mbappe. Coming
Oh,
on the
what a
field,
ball!
number
Chance for a
19,
shot!
Mikel Oyarzabal.
And somehow he's managed to miss it.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Number 11,
Madrid making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Anthony. Can he finish? It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that.
He's having a go! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Bellingham. Out to the right. Now it's Anthony. Fernandez. Now it's Anthony, and he's managed to get free. Van Basten. And he's in on goal. Lang! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's Neymar. Kane. Van Basten. Oh, good spread. Fernandez. Now there's a fight. It's Neymar! They've scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United playing for pride here. Drogba! No, he's missed it. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, played through for the wide man. Lang gets into a good position. Caicedo.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Fernandez. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. There will be 4 extra minutes. It's Neymar! Rising over the bar. Gasharovski. And it's Bellingham. Lang. Now it's Lang. And he plays one through. Chance! Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop it. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they...